Howdy, and welcome to the Lunch Table Podcast, a podcast
Lane over here.
where we get you in trouble with your girlfriend.
Do me a favor. Make yourself disappear. Make that your magic act.
Did it work? Did it work?
No.
Damn it.
I'm still as depressed as ever.
And my depressed friend to my right, that's right, my co-host, Mr. Google himself, Drew, I'll squeal like a pig for cottage cheese. Oh, Otzenizer! Suey! Oh no, that's how you call a pig.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I can't do it either.
Congratulations. 100 and some odd episodes later, and you just spoiled that I like cottage cheese.
Right. And the guy getting his dick beat by his co-host. That's right, your host with the most.
Pink underwear. I just saw him.
They are. They're Calvin Klein pink underwear. I don't know what they're comfy. You want to try them on?
Yeah.
And that's right, the guy who likes to wear pink underwear and penguin socks. Carl Jones!
At least these ones match.
No, they don't.
No, you.
One's Bugs Bunny.
Then they're not penguin socks. It's a penguin sock and a Bugs Bunny sock.
Unless I have two
And
on
pink
one foot.
underwear.
Unless I have two on one foot.
Do you have two on one foot?
Today I do.
No, you don't. No, you try and dig yourself out of a hole. This is what you do every
That is not
single
what I do.
intro. You
Nope.
try and dig yourself out of some
Nope.
hole that you dig just because it's funny.
That is not true. Let's get into it. True.
If I've learned one thing, it's that you have very, very comfortable underwear.
That's not a lie. Dude, like, there's certain things you take care of on your body. First, your feet. Always take care of your feet. Spend good money on your feet. Second is your balls.
Yeah.
Spend good money where your balls are going.
Make this a public service announcement. How many holes in your underwear does there have to be for you to not use that pair of underwear and throw them away? Or a size. Like if you have one big size hole, you should probably pitch it. If your nut falls, if your left nut falls out of that one hole, that's the thing.
You stole it. I was gonna say once the hole starts kind of grabbing your nuts, or kind of messes with stuff down there. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
And then you got to keep adjusting. Get rid of those, because if you adjust yourself too much in public, that's no bueno.
Yeah, it looks weird.
Yeah, people are gonna think you got crabs or you're a pervert, and I don't want them knowing either of those things about me. Okay, so you gotta hide it. I'll tell you what.
Not that I'm not. I just don't want them knowing.
Lice shampoo doesn't take care of crabs.
Why would it? It's not like they're both crustaceans.
I just figured they both live in hair.
Woo! Killjoy.
I'm sorry.
Uh,
Killjoy.
Another reiteration of the question. Wow. That hurt. Another reiteration of the question. How many holes / size of holes for your socks?
Oh, dude, once your toes are popping out, that's annoying as.
Okay, what if you have a hole in the back of the sock?
No, even back. Once you can feel your foot sticking to your shoe somehow through any hole, get rid of that sock. Socks, if you don't care if they match, and you don't care what they look like, they are super cheap. Super duper cheap. Go buy some new socks.
We've already been over this. This was the last episode. We don't need to hit that one home again.
I'm sorry. Buy some cheap socks with some funny characters. It makes everyone's day.
Maybe, I guess.
It does. It makes everyone's day, dude. I lift up my pants, and everyone's like, oh. I all got something to say when my pants come up.
But they all say, no, please, no. Somebody call the cops when his pants come down.
They say, please, don't stop. So I don't.
No, it means no.
They say a lot of things, Drew.
Did you say your name was Roger? I need it for the police report tomorrow.
My name is Charles. I look like a Charles.
You've gotten called Charles before.
I know. That's what I'm
At
saying.
the wedding.
It is true. Someone messed up my name.
Yeah.
That I will never forgive you. I doubt she watches this, but if you do,
I'll make her watch it.
ooh, force her to just hold her. All I imagine is her like strapped to something.
Like Clockwork Orange. That's a fucked up movie.
Dude. What is that like about torture?
Well, kind of like spoilers for like a 50-year-old movie.
If you haven't seen it by now, that's on you.
It's a dystopian future society, kind of just a little bit in the future, and this gang of like rich kids breaks into this old couple's house, and like R-words the wife, like 5 of them, and then
I would not watch that. Yeah.
and then they kill them,
Yeah.
and then they get caught and go to jail, and then the main guy, the ringleader, gets like tortured to try and become good.
Oh wow.
And like they hold his eyes open and make him watch the movie screen of like everything that he did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Torture.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Dude, I was reading. You want to hear about torture? I was reading the other day that some hamsters, they hibernate, and people don't realize that.
Nice.
So lots of times, around winter, their hamsters will just stop moving, and a lot of people bury them, thinking they're dead.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of people just bury hamsters
Bury
alive.
your hamster alive.
Yeah. I was like, that never happened to me. I only had a chinchilla, but that thing died. Had a heart attack. It was like flat. It got out of his cage. I tried to catch it. Apparently, that's too much action for a chinchilla. And it died.
Yeah, I had the same thing with some goldfish.
Oh, no, dude. Goldfish just die. That's what they're meant to do.
So can I spoil our counter right off the rip?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to talk about poop.
Poop. You said before we started there was a couple things that you wanted to tell us about.
Yes.
Now, before we get into that, Drew, what do we have lined up later in the show?
Oh, we got a small little game that CJ's going to play. We're going to see how scientific he is and how good he is a guest. So, I mean, by those standards, this should be a really good episode.
Yeah. Drew noticed that I like to read labels on things, like the ingredients. So he's going to go ahead and read me some ingredients, and I'm going to see if I know the product. But before we get to that, Drew, you were talking about your poop story.
Yes.
Nothing better than ingredients and poop.
So I had a poop-related story. I know that I do these very frequently, but they're just so funny. I have to tell them.
Your adventures with pooping.
Yeah.
I've never met a man who's gone on
Yeah.
so many adventures while on the toilet.
I know. To be fair, I wasn't on the toilet for most of this one.
Okay, let's get into it.
I was near the toilet.
Oh, God.
I was at my future mother-in-law's house. And I went to go use the
Isn't
bath.
that in a different state?
Yes.
So you were... Okay.
Yes. We were 2 hours away from the comforts of my own toilet.
Yep.
And-
The worst.
And I had a pre-dinner exercise.
Okay. Nice.
I
Morgan.
I took a poop. I took a poop before dinner.
Oh.
Clear some room.
Oh,
Good practice.
Dang. Okay,
Good practice.
good. You're pooping.
You want to go to a
times.
buffet, man, or like a Thanksgiving dinner, and like be firing on all cylinders? Go poop before you
That's
go.
true. If you want to be asked to leave the buffet, you got to poop before you go.
So I went in, did my thing, and as I'm flushing,
Oh, God.
I look down. As one does. Most people, I've learned, don't look at their stuff as they're flushing it.
I'll tell you what. There was a doctor on TV telling you that you should.
Yeah, you definitely need to look down, especially when you're a big guy like me.
Yeah, you gotta see. You gotta see what's going on.
Yeah,
It's gonna tell you a lot of stuff about your health.
right.
Yeah.
Is there corn in it? Is it floating?
Did that
Do
battery
you see-
come out yet?
I was like 4. Is there blood? That's a pretty big one.
That is a huge one, especially when you eat batteries.
The day after St. Patrick's Day, 1 year, my shit was green.
Oh, yeah. Dude, the one day I went to a birthday party, next day, pooed.
Blue?
Yeah, it was like this weird blue color, and it took me a while to figure out, frosting. I was like, why is it blue? Am I dying? I didn't drink Barbicide.
Am I dying? So I took this poo. And
You flushed it?
I stood up and I looked down as it was going away, and I was like, oh man, I left a lot of streaks in there.
Yeah.
was
As
like,
one does.
Yeah.
As a good pooper does.
Yeah, and I was like, I know that her mom cleaned the toilet before we got here.
All right. So she's going to know who left the streaks.
Yeah, she's going to know.
They usually have a little scrubber by the toilet.
Yes. That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
A good household needs a plunger on one side and a scrubber on the other side.
Yeah. And if you're really smart, you put some cleaner where the scrubber goes so it sits in cleaner. Because when people don't do that, then you're just scrubbing the poop and then just putting it on a holster.
Funny you should say that.
Okay.
So I went to go grab the brush, and I realized that it was held in by these little, like, clamp things to keep it upright.
Yeah.
So I went to go pull it with one hand, and of course, it was being stubborn. It wouldn't come with one hand.
Yeah.
So I grabbed it with another hand, and I was pulling it, and it was still giving me problems. So I grabbed it and picked it up to about waist height and pulled it. At this point, I realized that there is poopy water in the holster, as you're saying.
Yep.
And I'm on the cusp. I'm on the cusp of spilling this on her shower mat. I was like, I need to do something about this, so I moved it a little further, and I tried to pry it open in the bathtub.
Okay, yeah. So any splashes go on her white bathtub.
Yes.
Got you.
Yeah. white bathtub.
Yeah, white
You hit it right on the head. She cleaned that too before. So I finally get it, and of course I pull it too hard, and it shoots shit water everywhere.
Just flakes it.
All over the toilet, all over the shower curtain, all over my hands. Now, mind you, I'm already freaking out because this is not my shit water.
It is disinfected, though.
Okay.
I'm just saying, it's disinfected, but
No, it was brown. There was all this shit water on my hands. I'm like, fuck! So I grab the brush, and it comes apart, and I lift up the toilet seat, and I scrub out my things, and I fucking jam that toilet brush back in there, and I put it in as tight as I can, and I was like, the next person that has to use this thing is going to have just as much of a problem as I did. And I put it right back, and I look down, and the entire shower is just covered in poop water.
yeah.
I was like, okay, this is worse than the toilet having skid marks.
Yep.
I was like, somebody's definitely going to call me out for my shit if I leave this.
Dude, if you left that, they're gonna think they would think you were too big for the toilet.
Yeah.
So you went into the shower,
Yeah.
shit everywhere, and just left it.
Yeah.
That's what they would think.
So I turned on the shower, and of course I'm wiping down. There was a cup there to where I could like clean up the shower and everything like that. And I was like, normally at this point is where I'd use like soap.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I went over and grabbed some of the hand soap. Now, mind you, this entire time, I am in panic mode. I'm like, I'm at an in-law's house, and I just covered half their bathroom in shit water.
You remember this the prequel to Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah.
the bathroom scene where he walks in there and he's like, "There's shit everywhere." That's what.
So I clean up my mess, and I use soap and everything, and I wash my hands very, very thoroughly. I wash my hands a couple times during this whole thing.
Nails?
Yeah.
Good.
And I go and I sit back out for Thanksgiving dinner. And
After all this.
After all this.
So you went ahead and been playing with poo. Now
I must have been in there 20 minutes by that time. Like,
did you turn on the shower?
Yeah.
So, dude, just think about your in-law. They're sitting there. You're in there for a little bit. They're like, okay, I know he's pooping. Then all of a sudden, shh. Oh, he's definitely pooping.
So I come back out and I sit next to Morgan and I go, Morgan, I gotta tell you something. I told her the whole story, and the entire time she's going, "Oh my God, that's so gross," stuff like that. Her mom looks over at me and goes, "So who wants to cut the turkey?"
I do.
And everybody looked at me, and I was like, "Motherfucker."
Mr. Poopy Butthole.
So I went over and cleaned my hands real fucking good.
Ask for gloves.
And cut the turkey. After
You did. Everyone ate poop turkey.
No, I washed my hands real good. Like, my hands were beet red.
Yeah.
Like, I took off multi-layers of skin.
Yeah.
Trying to be.
Yeah, but you just bathed in poo water.
So later that night, after dinner, one of her brothers has, or two of her brothers have, are mentally handicapped.
Yeah.
And one of them goes, "I'm going to go take a bath."
No, they only have the one bathroom.
Yeah, the other one is
Like
used.
a half
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Morgan looks at me and goes, "You better have cleaned that tub real fucking good, because he's about to go take a bath in it, and you're going to feel like shit."
I would have blamed him. If he would have filled up the water and been like, "There's poopy water," I'd be like, "Why did you poop in the bath?" Your son is pooping in the bath.
See, there is a defining characteristic. You pass the blame of shitty water, and I try and clean it up and be a good guy.
I wouldn't have flicked shit water all over.
Yes, you would have. You probably would have. A 5-second catastrophe is all it took.
The only difference between me and you was one bad poo. Oh, you're like the Joker of the toilet.
So,
Okay.
on to my next story.
Yeah. Yeah, because you said you had a couple.
Yes,
This was the toilet one.
that was the toilet one.
No,
Or the tub one.
The tub one. Okay,
Yeah.
you came with 3 T's.
Yeah.
So the next one now is the turkey.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear the turkey story.
So the reason that I had to cut the turkey that time at her mom's house was because, and I told you guys this in our last episode, that I had to cook the turkey at my mom's house for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So I got to my mom's house at 8 o'clock, and we decided that we weren't going to eat until 3, which gave me a lot of time to cook the turkey.
Okay.
At 8 o'clock, I started seasoning the turkey. I spatchcocked it. That's where you take out the spine,
Oh, okay.
push flat.
That sounds not as dirty as I wanted it to be. Although
You're breaking the back.
I was gonna say you did blow its back out, so
Yeah.
yeah, you spatchcocked it good.
And then I injected it with butter.
Dude, this sounded dirty.
And then I basted it with butter every half hour.
Dude, you're a dirty dog.
Oh, dude, it was so good.
Dude, you're a dirty dog.
It's so
First
good.
you break that dang turkey's back, then you baste it
Yeah.
inside and
I
out.
get addicted.
You gave it your
Damn that.
butter. You gave it all your butter.
Aunt Jemima would have been so proud.
Facialed that bird. Aunt Jemima.
So I put it in at like 8 o'clock, and I put it in real low. And I'm thinking, okay, turkey needs to be 165. The little thing pops at 185.
Yeah.
And if I keep it at this heat for so long, it'll be done by the time they get here.
Gotcha.
So they show up, like the rest of the family shows up like maybe 10 minutes before 3 or whatever. And I was like, okay, let's see where this turkey's at. It just got done basting it again. Like I said, every half hour I was basting it. And I take the thermometer and I stick it in.
Ooh.
And I look at it and it
Yeah.
says 65 degrees.
You're trying to give everyone fucking diseases.
I was like, I've been cooking this for almost 7 hours, and it's at 65 degrees. It was thawed when I got to it at 8 o'clock in the morning. Why the fuck is it at 65 degrees?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. In an oven at 350.
Yeah.
And it's only 7 hours. Dude.
So they walk in through the door, and I start panicking.
And Drew's not a good...
Because I have a whole bunch of other things to cook or warm up apart from that. So I crank the fucking turkey. I crank the heat. I crank it to 500.
Why, Drew? Why?
I'm trying not to get people sick.
Dude, that's like double the legal limit.
I know.
That's okay. So your golden turkey turned black.
So I'm paying real close attention to it.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm
Okay.
taking care of a whole bunch of other stuff, and I'm looking in, and I'm checking it with the meat
Injecting
thermometer, and
it still.
it's just slowly going up, maybe like 66, 67, whatever. And I'm like, why the fuck is this not coming to temperature? Whatever. And we had a thing of corn, and I was like, I can't tell if the corn is hot or cold in the pan just by looking at it, and I don't want to stick my finger in there with people watching me. So I grab the meat thermometer and I stick it in, and it's like 20 degrees. And I was like, that fucking can't be right. I look at it, and I'm in fucking Celsius.
I was gonna say, did you leave the plastic on the thermometer? So what is 65 Celsius?
It's like 180. My turkey was fucking perfectly cooked. As soon as I realized that, I stopped everything that I was doing, yanked that turkey out, and put it out and let it rest so that I could cut it.
Yeah.
It turned out great. It really did. The turkey was crispy on the outside and soft and buttery on the inside. It's juicy. You would have liked it.
Now, how long did you leave it in there for 500 then? How long would you say? Because that
5-10 minutes.
okay, that's what would crisp the skin.
Yeah.
You know. Okay. So write that down.
So as I take this turkey out, I put it on the cutting board, and all the other stuff is finishing up, and this turkey is still needing to rest. Okay. And I realize that I still have to carve the turkey.
No one's helping you with anything?
People are grabbing things that I hand them and putting it on the table. That's about the extent of it.
Oh, that's great. Thanks for the help.
So I have a knife and the carving stick, and I'm cutting the thing, and it's just not working. The carving knife is not going the direction that I need it to. The knife is working. So
knife is working.
So I fucking grab the turkey with my hands, still hot turkey, and I start cutting. Fuck! Ow! Fuck! Ow! Fuck! Goddamn fuck! Twist it. God fucking damn, this is so hot! Fuck! Mind you, there were 2 small children that my brother brought to Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh my
God. So I'm sitting in the kitchen go, fuck! Needless to say, my turkey was done and I'm a fucking idiot.
Well, understanding a thermometer can be hard.
Hey, you had problems with Celsius last time.
Yeah, I did. I'm not very good.
Oh, God.
That's funny. So did the thing pop out?
No.
So it never popped out saying it was good?
Right.
Even though it was right temperature?
Right.
What the fuck?
Those are set to go off at 185.
Yeah. Oh, 185.
The internal temp for turkey is 165. So they say that it's even more safe when the thing pops.
Hey, if you burn your turkey,
it'll pop.
You have less chance
of getting people sick.
No one will like it.
Right.
Actually, if you eat burnt food, I think that would make you sick.
I don't know.
All that carbon
Soot.
can't be, that can't be good.
That's carbon anywhere.
Huh?
It's carbon everywhere.
Yeah, but that's like super.
You're just making it
That's
known.
like super carbon. It's concentrated carbon.
So my last one is not a funny story. It's just something good.
It's something I'm proud of you for.
Yeah. I had tacos the other night.
Yeah.
Delicious tacos. There's a place in Boardman called Condado Tacos.
Okay.
Real hipster scene, was playing ska music on the inside. Amazing place. I want to take you there sometime.
That sounds good.
They have signature recipes, and you can kind of make your own, like if you want to do a whole Chipotle thing. And I ate a lot of vegetables. And I normally don't eat vegetables.
About time!
Woo!
It only took 30 years.
There was a good one. They had an orange chicken taco.
Ooh, that. So this is white people.
Yeah.
Okay.
They had brisket tacos.
I mean, it makes sense now. They're playing ska, brisket tacos, orange chicken taco. That sounds like a stoner.
They had, when you go to Taco Bell, you get a cheesy gordita crunch, which is the soft shell on the outside and the hard shell.
The hard shell.
They had those.
All stoner foods so far.
They had their own version of the nacho cheese Dorito shell and the Cool Ranch Dorito shell that Taco Bell used to have.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Dude.
And there's a bar on one end, so you could get like alcoholic drinks if you really wanted to.
We'll have
Pretty
to
cool
stop
place.
there.
Yeah.
So, Ohio legalized pot,
Yeah.
right? Mm-hmm. So that's been a big discussion, obviously, in the barbershop.
Okay.
Because now all the surrounding states around PA have all legalized it. I think there's only one that hasn't. But other than that, all the other states it's legal. And we're asking the cops, because we get a lot of cops that come in
New
and get
York,
their haircut.
Ohio, West Virginia hasn't.
No, they haven't. But New York, Ohio, so either side of the state you could just pop over. Really, New Jersey.
Maryland, probably.
Maryland, yeah. So, we were talking to the one today, and he's like, yeah, they told us not even to care about it anymore. He's like, to be honest, if you guys are smoking right here, cutting my hair, I wouldn't do anything about it. I was like, oh, dang.
Well, let me just make a
Let me just pop on out. Could you imagine just...
Dude, I can feel your hairs. I know what each one of them is thinking, man.
Bro, your hair is so red. What are you... What?
Meanwhile, you're cutting a bald person.
right. I'm like looking at the mirror or something.
God, you just look so beautiful.
Oh, wow.
You're staring at yourself.
Dude, I don't know what's going to happen. That's going to be an interesting thing with the whole... Just because we live so close now. There's not even 10 minutes you can be in Ohio around here.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know how they're going to control it, what they're going to do, but it's going to be interesting to see what the heck happens. I don't know if the next step is like, finally PA's smart or not. Yeah, I don't know. But it is interesting to see because, like, you can tell that a lot of people just are like, they're more like whatever about it now.
Carl, but do you have anything else about your week, or do you want to hop into our game?
Nah, my week was pretty uneventful. If anyone, first off, I do want to say something. Thank you, subscribers. You guys have been doing a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Watching
Beautiful
our
people.
stuff. Yeah, and talking. So, really, that's
The beautiful people.
That's all I've been doing. This is podcast stuff. Just trying to get our stuff out there and get famous.
One of us has to.
One of us got to do it. But other than that, Drew, you ready for the game?
Hell yeah.
Let's get into it.
So I'm going to give you a easy one.
Okay.
One that we've already kind of gone over so that you know how this is going to work.
Okay.
I'm going to go through the ingredients, and as you know from ingredient listings, the first ingredient
Is the most.
is the most by volume.
Yep.
Okay, maybe not the most important, but maybe just
It's what's mainly made out of.
right. So, like, if you have Mike's Hard,
Yeah, water.
the first ingredient would probably be water.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
So this one is a real simple one, and I'm not going to grade you or anything on it. It's just kind of how we're going to do this.
Okay.
Ingredients.
Ooh.
Corn, vegetable oil, maltodextrin,
Okay, sugar.
salt, cheddar cheese, whey, monosodium glutamate, MSG, buttermilk, Romano cheese, whey protein concentrate, onion powder, corn flour, natural and artificial flavors, dextrose, tomato powder, lactose spices, artificial colors, which are yellow 6, yellow 5, and red 40, lactic acid, citric acid, sugar, garlic powder, skim milk, red and green bell pepper powder, disodium insominate, and disodium guanylate. Also contains milk ingredients. Carl, what is this?
Okay, the only reason I know is because, like you said, we went over it. But whey protein?
Whey protein, yes.
I'm surprised I put protein in that.
Concentrate, actually.
I know. I'm like, damn, it's like a steroid.
Right.
That's Doritos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doritos.
Nacho cheese Doritos.
Dude, look how much. I'm surprised how much ingredients that has.
Right.
All these spices. Like, it had bell pepper, some citrus spices. They just put citrus. Who knows what that means?
So a couple of these first ones are not going to have as many ingredients.
Okay.
I'm going to warm you up.
Okay, butter me up.
I'm going to warm you up just like that turkey and sludge in.
Well, you don't want to rip any holes.
Right.
So it's good to go slow and work your way up. Yeah. we did an episode on that. They had gauges that help you get wider and wider.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
It was a long one ago.
Yeah. You could blow smoke up there.
Many years ago.
Yeah, at this point, many a year ago. Many a moon ago.
All right, buddy. Are you ready for the actual first one here?
Yes. Let's try it.
Beef.
Oh.
Brown sugar, water, soy sauce, contains 2% or less of sea salt, salt flavors, beef stock, cultured celery extract, and pineapple powder. Contains soy and wheat.
Okay, the pineapple powder's kind of throwing me for a loop. That's kind of weird.
And the celery extract?
But you said the first ingredient was beef.
Beef.
And then what's the next one?
Brown sugar.
And then salt.
Water.
And salt.
Soy sauce.
Oh, soy sauce. So, yeah, salty water.
Yeah.
Then
salt.
Beef jerky.
It is beef jerky.
Nice.
More importantly, the teriyaki beef jerky that our buddy Sparky loves so much.
Well, the soy sauce. Once beef, soy sauce, kind of, I was like, okay, there's only one thing it could really be. Beef jerky, maybe.
I would not have expected pineapple extract. Though.
Me neither. I just threw that out. I just said, you know what? That's a left field kind of thing.
That's the very last thing. There's none of that shit in there.
Yeah, that could be thrown out. The other thing I was going to say is like a beef stew in a can.
Yeah.
Was another guess, but it didn't have really, besides water, it didn't have any gravy.
All right, you ready for the next one here?
Yeah.
Unbleached enriched flour.
Like my butthole.
Riboflavin.
Unbleached.
Sugar, palm and or canola oil, cocoa, high fructose corn syrup.
I'm lost.
Leavening.
What?
So like baking soda or calcium phosphate. Salt, soy, lectin, chocolate, and artificial flavors. Contains wheat and soy.
Okay. The first ingredient was what?
Unbleached
flour?
enriched flour.
So there's flour.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Unbleached flour.
Unbleached, enriched flour.
Okay. So it's flour-based, but there's canola oil. And palm oil.
Yeah. You're going down the right track. Let's see if you can connect the dots here.
It's not a potato chip, I don't think, because those usually have corn as the main ingredient.
Right. Most of the time, yes.
Yeah, and this is enriched flour.
Flour.
So it makes me think of a pasta.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I'm going spaghetti noodle.
Spaghetti noodles. This one's actually really, really far from that.
Really?
They're Oreos.
And the first thing is wheat?
Yeah.
Who bites
For the cookies.
Yeah, but that's made out of wheat?
Yeah. You don't think that it's just a slab of chocolate?
I didn't know what it was, tell you the truth.
Well, now you know.
Now I know. I mean, I guess it's like a graham cracker, which I guess would be like kind of wheat.
Yeah.
But I would have never guessed. I did think it would be mainly chocolate. I would have.
I mean, cocoa is in there.
You're right.
I mean,
Dude, honestly, I'm stupid because there was 2 chocolates.
and
But
cocoa.
it's okay. It's okay. Dude, I've never been the biggest fan of Oreos.
Uh-huh.
Not my biggest thing. But, yeah, unbleached even?
Enriched. Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Because if you're adding the chocolate to it, it doesn't really matter what color you give it to it.
yeah, but usually they just give you unhealthy stuff, and bleaching flour is what they like to do.
One thing that you won't notice, Oreos, completely vegan.
That doesn't make it healthy.
No, but it does mean that your vegan friends can enjoy them with you.
And that is true.
Our buddy
Well,
Chris.
wait, what about the cream inside? What's that made out of? There's no
sugar.
milk? There's no milk?
I didn't
It
say
says
it.
contains soy and milk.
No, it contains wheat and soy. There's no milk in Oreos.
No, what?
You are unveganizing them when you dip them into milk.
Stop unveganizing your Oreos. They didn't hurt any animals.
You ready for
Well, besides
Number 3.
the insects that grow the fucking flower, but we're not talking about insects.
number 3? This one doesn't have a lot to it, but it's kind of confusing. Pork. Mechanically separated chicken.
Mechanical. They had to put mechanically separated. So this shit's got some oil in it.
Water. Modified potato starch. Salt. Sugar. And sodium nitrate.
Fuck. Water
Number 3 on the list.
is water.
Number 3.
So it's a pretty high ingredient. Not
Yeah.
as much as the pork and chicken.
Mechanically separated
Mechanically
chicken.
separated chicken. Dude, once I find out what this is, I don't want to eat it anymore.
I highly doubt you eat this in the first place.
Oh. Yeah, I don't even know what I would eat with pork and chicken mixed together. It makes me... You said I don't eat it. My first thought was like a beef stick.
Yeah.
Because like those could probably be multi...
You think I go back to beef jerky?
Yeah, the fuck with me. Yeah, 100%. I think you would have put 3 beef jerkies in a row. Tell me you wouldn't.
That's very true.
Tell me you wouldn't.
I would.
Yeah.
Did I do that this time?
Did I
Did I do that?
Did I do that? So I got to make a guess here. It contains pork and chicken. I'm not a big pork guy. Mainly, it has a good amount of water. So I'm thinking like soupy.
Would you like a small hint?
Give me the color of the bag.
No.
Oh.
That'll
Pork
give it away.
grinds.
No. I'll give you a hint before you make a real guess. A case of 12 of them. A case of 12 of these packages. A case is only $48.
Ramen noodles?
No.
Oh.
Spam.
Oh. Why did I guess ramen noodles?
The
fuck?
potato starch. I mean, you were going on
Yeah,
here.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I don't ever eat canned meat. Mechanically
I
separated
just had it
chicken.
today.
You like Spam that much?
No, I had canned chicken today, which is probably mechanically separated
Probably
chicken.
is. It probably grinds it. And
Yeah. So good, though.
I don't
Kind of
think so.
tuna-y.
No, dude, anything in a can, meat-wise, just grosses me out.
Okay, you ready for your next one here?
Yes, I'm not
Number
doing
4.
good. Okay.
Ground roasted peanuts,
Okay.
grape juice,
Oh, now I'm lost.
high fructose corn syrup,
Oh, God.
corn syrup, dextrose, contains 2% or less of
Sugar.
distilled monoglycerides, salt, pectin, citric acid, potassium sorbate, and sodium citrate.
Well, you said roasted peanuts as the start. So I'm assuming, is it a payday? Is it candy? Oh, there's 3 different types of sugar in there. So, and those have roasted peanuts on it.
Yeah.
But it also just makes me think it could be the peanut dude. And just, peanuts. Could just be like sugared peanuts. Like they would just sell you sugared peanuts. So I'm going payday.
Payday?
Yeah, a candy.
Okay.
Is it a candy?
It is not. And I want you to think about the second item in here. Grape juice.
Yeah.
What would have peanuts and grape juice?
Oh. Is it goobers?
It is goobers. Yeah.
Yeah. Goop. You just made one of our fans really happy.
Yeah?
Yeah, she likes it when you call her a goober.
Okay.
I'm just saying, you just made her happy there. Yeah. And probably just squirted all over.
We approve that action.
Woo! We like the splash zone. Okay.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5.
This is a long one. Ready for it?
I'm going to say yes, but my ADD is going to make me lose concentration halfway through.
Dextrose.
Okay, sugar.
Enriched flour.
Uh-oh, sugar and flour.
Riboflavin.
I don't know what that is.
Peanut butter.
Uh-oh.
Sugar.
Uh-oh.
Palm and soybean oils with TBHQ. And citric acid to protect flavor. Palm and palm kernel oil. Water. Contains 2% or less of the following: soy flour, cocoa, soybean oil, salt, cornstarch, mono and diglycerides, soy lectin, baking soda, citric acid, artificial flavors, whey, egg whites. Allergy information: contains wheat, peanuts, soy, milk, eggs, and may contain tree nuts.
So it has wheat.
Wheat,
It has, you said peanuts, right?
peanuts,
And sugar.
and sugar.
Those are main ingredients, right?
Yeah.
Those are the top 3. Then we have some oils. Mm-hmm. So what would be made out of a flour thing with peanut butter? I'm going.
I have hope for you.
I'm going those peanut crackers we used to eat.
Like the Lance crackers?
Yeah.
You know, you're not far off. It's not those. Would you like a second guess?
Yeah.
You're not far
So
off.
I'm not far, but I'm really close.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not far, really close.
Ta-
There's
ta-
flour.
Take that and kind of invert it, and you got what you want.
So the peanut butter's on the outside and the crackers on the inside.
Kinda? Yeah?
That's just confusing me more. I'm easily startled.
Try to be helpful.
I'm easily startled. If it's not those, the only other thing, I mean, they have those pretzels with the peanut butter in them.
Ooh,
Those are real good.
that's a good guess.
Other than that, what's like the Chex Mix with peanut butter on them? Do they have those? What are those called with the powdered sugar?
The Muddy Buddies.
Yeah, but that's chocolate, ain't it? Is it Muddy Buddies?
No, it's not Muddy Buddies.
I'm real close. I'm batting right
You
around
are
it.
real close.
I keep poking right around it. It doesn't have chocolate, or I'd say Reese's. Is it Reese's?
It's not Reese's, but it has chocolate in it.
When did it say chocolate?
Contains 2% or less of the following: soy flour, cocoa.
It's two, so it does have chocolate.
It does have chocolate.
It's not a Reese's, and it has flour. Oh God.
You're hitting right around it.
Chocolate.
Yep. Yep. Say it. Finish it.
Chocolate peanut butter cup. I don't know. It's a chocolate something.
Carl, I'm gonna need a final answer from you here.
I don't know.
It's a Nutty Buddy.
Nutty Buddy.
Nutty Buddy.
Am I right? Is it a Nutty Buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, I was close.
You were so close with Muddy Buddy. I was like, come on, get this.
Dude, those are really good snacks.
Yeah. Nutty Buddies are great.
Amazing. The only thing probably better than those as a snack, well, at least when we're together, is peanut butter M&Ms.
They are very good.
Dude, we would smash those.
Carl, you ready for another one?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to try my best, Drew.
Cheese sauce.
Oh, God.
Cheese.
Cheese sauce, Velveeta.
Canola oil. Milk protein concentrate.
Oh, God.
Sodium phosphate. Milk. Whey protein concentrate.
Cheese, milk, and whey protein.
Contains 2% or less of salt, lactic acid, sodium alginate, sorbic acid as a preservative, milk fat or lecithin, paprika, cheese culture, annatto, enriched macaroni product, niacin, ferrous sulfate, thiamine mononitrate,
It's an enriched macaroni product.
riboflavin, contains milk and wheat.
Mac and cheese.
It is mac and cheese.
Nice.
Care to be specific?
Crafts.
Yeah, it's the blue box.
I just know Drew, and I know that's the cheese you would pick.
It's the deluxe version if it makes
Dude,
a difference to you.
Until the very end where it's like macaroni. I was like, this could be any cheese thing. First you said curds, and then I heard cheese, and I was like, this motherfucker just put cottage cheese on here?
I definitely should have. All right, on to our next one here. Vegetable oil, water, buttermilk, sugar, salt, less than 1% of spices, garlic, onion, vinegar, phosphoric acid, xanthan gum, monosodium glutamate, natural flavors, disodium phosphate, sorbic acid, and calcium disodium, EDTA added to preserve freshness, disodium insonate, and guanate, dried, contains milk, egg, and soy.
What was the first couple ingredients?
Vegetable oil, water, and buttermilk.
What? What the fuck would that make? Oil, buttermilk, and water.
Sugar, salt.
Sugar and salt. And everything nice. Is it a pop? Is it like a soda? What color is the label?
Green.
Green. Is it food or a liquid?
That's giving you too much, bud.
Green, you say. Green, he says. Is it? Can I buy it any time of the year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it more popular during certain times of the
Yes.
year? Oh, God. And it's green.
Yeah. The label is green.
The label is green. And it's mainly water and oil and buttermilk.
You gotta come up with a guess sometime. Here, but
Dude. When you said green, I wanted to say Sprite. But it's not fucking Sprite. I don't know why I want to say Sprite, but I do.
does Sprite have buttermilk in it?
No, it doesn't. The buttermilk, I'm trying to think of things that come with buttermilk. Because they usually put it on the label, like buttermilk. Ranch?
It is ranch. It's ranch. It's Hidden Valley Ranch.
Yeah, it's...
Nice.
All because of buttermilk. In your face.
All right, on to our next one. Carbonated water, erythritol, citric acid, taurine, sodium citrate, natural and artificial flavors, sorbic acid, sucralose, benzoic acid, niacinamide, D-calcium pentothioate, potassium, salt, red 40,
Oh, God.
prioboxin hydrochloride, blue number 1, and cyanobalminate.
What was the first couple?
Carbonated water,
Carbonated water.
erythritol, citric acid. What do you think?
And it has red and blue.
Red 40, blue 1.
So that'd make purple. Is it carbonated waters? So this is a drink.
Yes.
Because there's a carbonated water.
Yes.
And it's a purple drink.
Right.
Because red and blue. So the only couple is citrus, so I'm going Mountain Dew. A Mountain Dew of some sort.
Okay.
Because that's the only purple I
So
can
you think
of.
like the voltage Mountain Dew or something that like the
Yeah, like
red doesn't show through?
Yeah, or like they do have a purple one out now.
Okay.
It's either that.
Yeah, it's like grape something.
Yeah. But it's making purple. But they didn't say grape anywhere for flavoring.
Yeah, I mean they're natural and artificial flavors.
Faygo? Oh, Fanta.
Fanta. Grape Fanta is a good guess.
Crush.
Crush?
Is it a grape crush? If it ain't grape Fanta, is it a grape crush?
It's neither of those.
Oh.
Carl, would you please grab the can in the top left-hand corner of the table?
Oh, it's a monster.
Can you read off those ingredients to me? It doesn't say carbonated water, erythritol, citric acid, taurine.
Yeah, I was real close to Mountain Dew. Really close to Mountain Dew. Damn it. Right in front of my face.
Right in front of it.
Right in front of my face. I'll tell you what, this is delicious, though. I do love the zero sugar monsters here.
All right, I got 2 more that I'm trying to jam in here real quick.
Just like my fingers in your butt.
This one's kind of a long one.
That's what she said.
Okay. Tropical ingredients.
Oh, God.
Sugar, corn syrup, dried corn syrup, pear puree concentrate, modified cornstarch, fructose, maltodextrin, palm oil contains 2% or less of cottonseed oil, glycerin, grape juice concentrates, carrageenan, citric acid, monoglycerides, sodium citrate, malic acid, vitamin C, natural and artificial flavors, potassium citrate, agar. That's a good thing
Sugar.
here. Xanthan gum, color red 40, blue 1, yellows 5 and 6. Strawberry ingredients: sugar, corn syrup, dried corn syrup, pear puree concentrate, modified cornstarch, fructose, maltodextrin, palm oil, and all the other ones.
So there's strawberries in there?
There is a strawberry, yes.
First I thought, like, Skittles.
You're pretty close.
Jelly beans.
You're even closer.
Starburst.
You're going the wrong direction.
Okay, so if it's not... So what... Jelly beans. If it's not jelly beans... Is it Gushers?
It's Gushers. Oh my God! How the fuck did you figure that out?
I don't know. Because fruity, I knew all it was sugar with fruit flavoring in the colors.
Yeah.
So what's colorful? And I assume cereal has like wheat or some weird shit. And then they usually sprinkle iron on top of fucking cereal. So, that'd be part of the...
So xanthan gum and agar
is what makes it gummy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good going.
Thanks.
Good going.
I don't know how I get there sometimes. Really, you gave me 5 guesses. But it's okay.
All right, so the last one here, you're only going to get 1 guess.
Okay.
No half-ass guesses for this
Okay.
one. This is the last one.
Yes, sir.
Milk chocolate, milk fat, soy lectin, salt, peanuts, natural flavor, sugar, peanut butter, hydrogenated palm kernel oil, cornstarch, dextrose, less than 1% of corn syrup, natural flavor, salt, dextrin, colors including blue 1, lake, red 40, yellow 6, yellow 5, blue 1, red 40 lake, yellow 6 lake, yellow 5 lake, blue 2 lake, blue 2, carnauba wax, propyl glycinate to maintain freshness, and gum acea. May contain peanuts, soy, and milk. May contain tree nuts. Contains bioengineered food ingredients.
What was the first ingredient?
Milk chocolate.
Peanut butter M&Ms.
It's peanut butter M&Ms. Hell
Yeah, I
yeah.
knew it.
Oh, I had to bite my tongue when you guessed it earlier, fucker.
I knew it. I knew it. So how many did I get right and wrong? No, it's okay. If you don't know, you don't know. We're just saying I won then. By default, I win.
You got beef jerky. Pretty sure. You did not get Oreos.
No, did not get Oreos.
You didn't get
Dink
Spam.
did not get Spam.
You got Goobers.
Got Goobers.
You did not
get
get
Nutty Buddies.
Nutty Buddies. You got mac and cheese. You got ranch. You missed Monsters. You got Gushers. And you got M&M's.
Yeah.
So 6-4.
Yes! Yeah! Boom, 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 boom! I never win. I had to get a little help.
I didn't even know those words.
A lot of them are just fancy words for, like, sugar.
Yeah.
Although, dude, a lot of them... like, the M&M's really got me. Genetically modified ingredients.
Bioengineered.
Bioengineered. So they grew it in a fucking lab.
Yes.
What? The peanut?
Yeah.
Well, growing a plant in
Probably.
a lab doesn't seem that bad. Like, if I grew a plant in a greenhouse?
Hey, you can grow weed in a greenhouse.
Well, now in a lot of...
Yeah, you can grow it in a
Dude,
lab.
did you see how many trees you're allowed to grow?
16 or something?
Dude, it's like per person. In New York, it's something like 8 per person. It's like, what? That's a lot.
That's a year's supply of weed.
Dude, you would have them cycle rotate, I would assume. Because why would you all want them to bloom at once? And then have the,
To go on the biggest bender ever.
Dude,
You smoke 8 trees all at the same time.
Well, just like Snoop Dogg in it.
You and 8 of your closest friends.
Dude, so there's a bunch of stories. Did you ever see the one with Seth Rogen talking about Snoop Dogg?
No.
Seth Rogen can roll, I guess, cross joints. You know what those are?
Yeah.
Okay. So he can roll those, and Snoop Dogg, I guess, finds it awesome that he can do that. And he's like, the one day, I'm with Snoop Dogg, and he tells me to roll this cross joint. So he's like, I roll a big fat cross joint. We light it up, we're hitting it. I pass it to him. Next thing I know, I got another one coming my way. So I hit it, and I pass. Next thing, and he's like, dude, then we just got 12 with this cross joint rotation. He's like, we come out of his trailer, and then we have to go do a movie.
We're all fucked up.
He's like, I'm never smoking with him.
Dude, he had a commercial where he quit smoking, and it's for a smokeless fire pit. Dude, that's amazing marketing.
Dude, that was worldwide. Like, I remember because he came out before the commercial. He came out on social media
and
said he's quitting and not smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, it was all over. People thought it was real.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, there's no way.
No
you
way.
don't build your whole empire
His
on
whole
this.
shtick is him smoking.
Is him smoking. You're not just going to throw that away. But, Drew.
Oh, Carl.
You ready to bring us home, buddy?
Yeah.
Knock this one out of the park, my love.
We're on Anchor, Apple, Spotify, and Google Podcasts at the Lunch Table PBJ. That might be how you're listening to us right now, so if you are,
go ahead and doing that.
Boop. We're on YouTube and Rumble at the Lunch Table PBJ. That's how you're probably watching us right now, so if you are,
go ahead and doing that.
Sure. We're on Twitter at Lunch Table PBJ, or X as the millennials call it. That's how you can stay updated on some of the stuff that we're doing, as well as take care of our polls.
Our poll for this week.
Yeah.
How many people look at their stool after they poo?
Good question. Good question.
The question will be, do you look after you make a poo?
Yeah.
Yeah, your name.
And sometimes. I'll do 3 options.
Okay.
We're on Facebook and the Munchies as our Facebook and our fan page.
We tried to look up MySpace today. It's gone.
Yes.
If you thought old MySpace was still there,
it's
you're
changed.
wrong.
It changed in like 2016. Yeah, it changed.
Yeah. Sad day.
We're on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts at the Lunch Table PBJ. Or I guess the Lunch Table 69? We still got to figure that out.
I don't know why it says that.
See what it says down at the bottom. That's how you, CJ takes care of those, and he does a wonderful job. As you heard, he's putting a lot of work into it. He wants to make you happy.
We want to make everyone happy here at the lunch table. Drew loves it when you guys give him attention, and that's all I want. I just want Drew to be happy, so give him all your love. Give him everybody your love.
Also, I get it. I'm fat. Nothing new.
Say it a bunch, though. He loves it.
Lastly, we're on Patreon at the Lunch Table PBJ. If you want to be one of those people that gets Drew a little extra fatter, that's the way to do it.
I was not ready for that, dude.
CJ, take me home.
Drew,
Carl?
thanks for being here, man. Thank you for being here. Thank you for looking up all the stuff and reading all those hard words that I don't have the balls to attempt.
Was I a good boy? Was I a good boy?
Real good boy. Real good boy. Thank you for stopping.
I'll hump your leg later.
It's like I said, you guys have been doing wonderful. Everyone's a good amount of people have been commenting, watching, and sharing. Some people have favored our stuff. It's nice.
Yeah.
So we're growing. We're growing. It's wonderful. You guys keep doing what you're doing.
Let us know you like it.
Let us know you like it. Drew, you got any advice for the people?
Always read the back of the box.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know if something's just like mechanical chicken.
Mechanically separated chicken or bioengineered food.
Or Drew showed me White Castle mini burgers before.
Yeah, that is a warning on it to say it causes cancer.
Right on the box. Right on the box it says it. It's like, warning. Do not
yeah.
eat these burgers. Drew,
CJ?
that's great. Always read the back of the box.
Yeah.
My little piece for everybody is, remember, you can only get so high. Then you're just wasting the product. All right, like, there is a level where it's like, oh, okay, I'm not getting past this. So by keeping handling, you're just wasting it. Stop wasting. It's not cool to waste. All right. Drew,
CJ?
you ready to give him a send-off?
Yeah?
We need, like, a fusion thing. Yeah.
No.
Peace.
Goodbye. Goodbye. See ya.
Have a wonderful day. Okay, real quick. Drew just left to go use the restroom, and I just want to tell people, he beats me. He beats me pretty hard. I mean, you don't want to see the whoopings he gives me. And you know what? Lately he's been scaring me. It's not only in his sleep. He used to just do it in his sleep. He'd wake up out of his sleep and just beat me left and right. You know? Kind of like that Asian lady beat my dick when I got a massage. But his isn't fun. Like, I just, it's not as fun. And I don't know what to do. I think I need help. I mean, the dude seriously beats me harder than I beat my dick. And I don't know what to do about it. Oh, God, he's coming back. Shh, he's come back.